It's the Ronni Morning Show, live from Roblin, Manitoba. Hey guys, I'm just messing around with you playing some games. So I moved to Roblin, Manitoba last March 2021. It's now March 2022, and I've been living here now for 1 year. I'm buying a house here in Roblin. There's a handful of people that have tried to stop that from happening. I'm not going to mention names in this video, but Sherry Pearton is one of them. Now, once I learned the proper pronunciation of this chick's name, I found out who she really is. Like, guys, I'm in Roblin, Manitoba. My name's Ronni. I go on Facebook. Family Court Guy has been my username for quite some time, and I have a talk show that's going to be firing up in the next few weeks called Raw Talk Ronni. And what Raw Talk Ronni is basically going to be is a show that allows people to speak the truth with their court documents and their evidence. We can say whatever we want when we have that, and while we can say whatever we want within guidelines and reasoning, don't ever be a Brand or Were. The guy's a doorknob, lives in Selkirk, Manitoba. He should be in the Institute as far as I'm concerned. Met the guy a year ago. But anyways, what's happening is the truth is arriving here, and I didn't know if it was going to be arriving in Winnipeg or Roblin, but it turns out it's going to be arriving in Roblin. And what that means is, guys, Kelly Clark, Jeff Corbett, Matthew Lavallee. I'm not even going to call these guys with respect by their pre-titles, corporal, constable, whatever the hell they are. They're just, as far as I'm concerned, there are CMP officers working in the detachments in Russell, Manitoba and Roblin, Manitoba. They're not doing their jobs. They're not following the protocol. I've spoken to half a dozen people in the two towns that say this is an ongoing issue with the RCMP out here. They don't do their jobs, okay? Even when someone gets murdered, they don't go out and do their jobs. And I'm not disrespecting the RCMP in Roblin, but I'm definitely calling them out, and I'm going to be holding them to task. I'm going to be holding them to their job. Not when someone gets, calls you guys out and it's bullshit. No, I'm holding you to your task of, I've given you guys on a silver motherfucking platter all of the evidence. I've cited the criminal code on social media, Facebook Live. And it's like, what is it going to take? Honestly, that's my next question in Roblin, Manitoba. What is it going to take for the RCMP to realize that they have been protecting in their town criminals? Michael Harchuk from the Parkland Granite and Tile, absolute criminal. Absolute criminal for what he's done. Absolute criminal. They don't care. They're not going to go out and do nothing to this guy. It's like they want the entertainment to continue. So I have a challenge for the RCMP in Roblin, Manitoba. Do your jobs if you want me to shut up. Now, I saw about a month ago, there was this big, huge demand. Ronnie Cohen had to take down his page. Ronnie Cohen couldn't talk about Sandy Giesbrecht. Ronnie Cohen couldn't talk about David Daniel Mackay. Ronnie Cohen couldn't talk about Leslie Oswald. Ronnie Cohen couldn't talk about... did you ever notice, guys, that list of people that I couldn't talk about, they were actually exposing themselves for who was actually running that fucking page. And then they go and they put the RCMP in Roblin. I'm supposed to do a deal with them, sign papers, and if I break these deals, the Roblin RCMP are going to come and arrest me and deal. Who the hell did that? What asinine person with no brains in Roblin went out and put that post on that page saying they were working with the RCMP? Well, if you're working with the RCMP, I'm definitely not going to make a deal with you. How about that, for starters? Secondly, you can't make a deal like that on social media demanding that my daughter go see her mother, and then you guys will stop harassing me and criminally harassing me and spreading shit all over Roblin about me on that page? Give me a fucking break, okay? We're gonna go break down that page. Sherry Pearton and Chuck Braid in Roblin, Manitoba. I believe at this point, that story, if Michael would have been arrested, and if Sherry Pearton and Chuck Braid had never gotten involved in their bullshit lying about me and my daughter, I don't think the story ever would have taken off in Roblin the way it took off. So guys, there's the time right there, 6:47. There's the co-op. I'm in Roblin, Manitoba. Everybody knows the three-way SO. And it's time that Ronnie Cohen shared his story. It's been 1 year in Roblin, and he's kept true to his word to be, straight up the way he always was when he got here. He hasn't gone out and hurt nobody. Now he's about to start talking, not hurting. So Kelly Clark, Jeff Corbett, Matthew Lavallee, and whoever else at the RCMP that has some sort of clout or power or seniority here in these parts, Do your job.